Welcome to the Social Lens and thank you for watching. South Africa's recent military involvement in the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, under the Southern African Regional Force, SAMI-DRC, has raised significant concerns regarding the readiness and capabilities of the South African National Defence Force, SANDF. With its military equipment at a critically low level and facing well-armed rebel groups in one of Africa's most volatile war zones, South Africa finds itself in a precarious situation. South Africa's military deployment in the DRC comes at a time when its military equipment is at its lowest ebb. The lack of serviceable helicopters and transport aircraft severely limits the ability to provide air cover and evacuation support, leaving South African soldiers vulnerable in hostile environments. Moreover, the dependence on the DRC's own limited air support further exacerbates the challenges faced by the SANDF. The recent mortar strike near the eastern city of Goma, resulting in the deaths of 2 South African soldiers and injuries to 3 others, highlights the deadly risks associated with the mission. The SANDF has acknowledged the lack of clarity surrounding the attack and has promised further investigation. Despite the challenges, South Africa's presence in the DRC is sanctioned by the United Nations Security Council, giving it legitimacy under international law. The UN mandate authorizes the South African forces to actively intervene in conflict situations, reflecting a shift towards more robust peacekeeping efforts. However, this also means that South African troops are increasingly exposed to danger as they navigate the complex dynamics of the conflict. The deployment of nearly 3,000 SANDF members to the DRC has sparked controversy, with critics questioning the rationale behind sending inadequately equipped soldiers into a volatile conflict zone. Opposition figures, including Julius Malema, leader of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, have condemned the deployment as immature and irrational. Malema argues that South Africa's soldiers are not adequately trained or equipped for the challenges they face in the DRC, likening the deployment to sending them to their deaths. He has called on the SANDF to reconsider its decision and prioritize the safety and well-being of its personnel. The ongoing military involvement in the DRC has significant implications for South Africa, both in terms of its military capacity and domestic stability. With the SANDF stretched thin by its commitments in the DRC, there are concerns about its ability to respond to other potential threats, including those within South Africa's borders. Moreover, the deployment of troops to the DRC coincides with political events in South Africa, including upcoming elections. The depletion of SANDF resources raises questions about the country's preparedness to handle unforeseen disasters or security challenges during this critical period. South Africa's military involvement in the DRC presents a complex set of challenges, from equipment shortages to casualties on the front lines. While sanctioned by the international community, the mission raises questions about the wisdom of deploying inadequately equipped soldiers into a volatile conflict zone. In the wake of upcoming elections in South Africa, it becomes imperative for the incoming government to prioritize funding for the military if the country intends to construct and sustain missions like the one in the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. Adequate funding would not only ensure that South Africa's armed forces are equipped with the necessary resources to carry out their duties effectively but also enable them to bolster their capabilities into a formidable force in Africa and beyond. With proper investment, South Africa could enhance its military's training, acquire modern equipment, and improve logistical support, thereby strengthening its ability to contribute meaningfully to peacekeeping efforts and respond effectively to security challenges both domestically and internationally. Furthermore, prioritizing funding for the military would not only serve South Africa's national interest but also position the country favorably in a global context. A well-equipped and trained military would enhance South Africa's credibility and influence on the international stage, allowing it to play a more significant role in regional security initiatives and peacekeeping operations. Additionally, a strong military is crucial for safeguarding South Africa's national security interests, deterring potential threats, and ensuring stability within its borders. As debates continue over the merits of South Africa's intervention in the DRC, it is clear that the country faces tough decisions regarding its military commitments and the safety of its personnel. The coming months will test South Africa's resolve as it navigates the complexities of peacekeeping in one of Africa's most troubled regions. It is imperative for South Africa to address the concerns raised by critics and ensure the safety and well-being of its soldiers while fulfilling its international obligations in promoting peace and stability in the Democratic Republic of Congo. If you found this video informative, please click the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Until next time.